Bilingualism. Bilingualism is, in simple terms, the ability to use two languages. However, this definition is a little problematic since authors like Bloomfield say that a person can be considered for other people as bilingual, even though they are maybe using just one skill of the language. But to be really bilingual, it means that you have a broad knowledge of the mother tongue and of the foreign language. So, saying people is bilingual means that these people have knowledge of different fields of the culture and of the foreign language, as as also of their mother tongue. Um, Second language. Second language is, like Skeman says, second language acquisition refers to the study of how students learn a second language apart from their first one. So, a second language could be considered it, even though it could be the third one or the fourth one. A second language is developed as people grow up within the context of the second language. So it's people that is growing as they speak their mother tongue, but also they are listening to people around them speaking the second language. So it's a second language is a language that develops within the culture of the language of your tongue, of your mother tongue, and of the second language that you are acquiring. Um, to distinguish between second language and foreign language, um, the Collins Dictionary defines second language as the language that a person learns after his or her native language, and foreign language as a language that is used in a country other than one's native country. This definition is from 2013. However, now we can see that we can be involved in acquiring a second language, maybe not only with people around us, but with internet. We could be engaged in a second language, listening to music, of looking at videos, and um, knowing the other language, using, for example, social media, and looking for the culture, the topics that we like about it. Um, well, now foreign language refers to the teaching or learning of a non-native language outside of the environment where where it is commonly spoken. So, for example, here in Colombia, we can learn English as a foreign language because we are not usually completely in contact with the language. We can know some people who maybe speaks English, but maybe it is not the most common thing in the country. So learning a foreign language means to try to know the language that you are not in contact with every day of your life. And culturally relevant pedagogy. As Gloria Ladson-Billings introduced the term, culturally relevant pedagogy is to describe a form of teaching that calls for engaging learners whose experiences and cultures are traditionally excluded from mainstream settings. So, based on her research of effective teachers of African American students, she proposed three goals on which teachers' practices were grounded. So the first one was teaching must yield academic success. The second, teaching must help students develop positive ethnic and cultural identities while simultaneously helping them achieve academically. And the third, teaching must support the students' ability to recognize, understand, and critique current and social inequalities. So, by centering these goals in their practice, culturally relevant practitioners can empower students not only intellectually, but also socially, emotionally, and politically. This is culturally relevant pedagogy.